Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to Breakthrough with Jeff. Now, listen, the system doesn't have to control you. In fact, the system doesn't control you. It just controls your attention. It doesn't need to silence you. It floods you with noise. And right there, you buy. The modern world has learned something even the ancient empires never knew, that you can control people by using attention, that you don't need chains when you can use a screen. You don't need war when you can use attention. And this is what is happening. Attention is the currency. Because whoever controls your attention controls your nervous system. And whoever controls your nervous system controls your choices. And so every moment you're giving your attention away, you're giving away your true power. And we have to learn. We have to learn to get our power back. It's a learning experience. Think about it. You wake up in the morning and your mind immediately goes into scrolling before you can even breathe, before you can pray, before you can center yourself and decide this is the way I want my day to go. Before you can command your day, someone else has commanded you through their own reality. You are already living someone else's reality before you can decide what's your reality. This is where we lose our true power. When you wake up to someone else's day and momentum and just go by the momentum one day after another until the end of the year, 1 year after another, and you're still the same person and wondering why God is against you. We are our own worst enemy, and the system knows that. So why use a weapon when the person you want to, deal with already has one in their hands? Why use it? Just set them up so they can use their own weapon against themselves, and you can get away scot-free. And so the reality is you're not living. If that's your life, you're just reacting to content. You're reacting to headlines. You're reacting to people's drama. You're reacting to people's outrage. The moment you learn to be still, the moment you learn to let go of the next digital dopamine that keeps you busy and not fulfilled, that's when you begin to live. And I'm not blaming technology. This is not a technology fault. No, it's a design. Because here is a system that is designed to harvest your focus. Because your focus is the currency. Your focus is everything. And so look at the pattern. Every notification spikes your cortisol. Every argument drains your energy and leaves you the same pattern of a victim, always looking for the next dopamine spike. Every scroll is wiring your mind to the sense of safety. So your nervous system right now can't even tell the difference between a lion in the jungle and a comment on your social media feed. The feeling is the same. You just feel the same. It's like you've seen a lion. It's like you've seen an elephant before you. The tremor, the same experience your body will go through when it's face to face with a lioness is the same experience you feel when you see a comment on social media. So while you think you're just catching up with the news, or you just want to stay updated, your biology is preparing for war. Your nervous system is living in fight or flight. And then you call it information? You call it staying informed? You are being primed for uncertainty. Now, what happens when an entire generation is stuck in survival mode? What happens? They lose the ability to think deeply. They lose the ability to focus, the ability to feel deeply, the ability to dream clearly. We trade our consciousness for convenience. And we are doing that in a very subtle way that is predictable. We are giving our sovereignty away, one notification after another. And the more we are distracted, the more we are becoming easy to control, easy to be run over, easy to just live an ordinary life, easy to just be a normal person that was and forgotten. By the time you're gone, no impact, because you just followed the whims and drama of this world. That is what I call system. System has no mercy. And you got to really know thyself. You got to take back your power. It's never given to you. No one is going to hand over your power and tell you, oh, sorry, we almost robbed you your life. I'm sorry. No. Your focus is the currency. That's what the system uses in the marketing. And that's the strategy, my friend. Because the system doesn't need to imprison you. It just needs to keep you entertained. Listen. Freedom begins in silence. Be still and know. When you can't sit with yourself without needing the world, then you've not begun living. But when you can sit with yourself without needing the noise to feel alive and to feel connected, you are already beginning to unplug from the system. You're beginning to unplug from manipulation. You're beginning to unplug from programming. Stillness is not laziness. Stillness is a rebellion from the system. You need to have no mercy for the system. because the system will distract you so bad, you find yourself at 60 and you don't want to look back. You look back and you've lived your entire life for the likes. You look back and your entire life has no substance, no impact, nothing but the fear of being disliked. I'm calling you to stillness. I'm calling you to a space you can hear your truth again. I'm calling you to your intuition, my friend. Because in stillness is where intuition returns. And I know how our nervous system has been trained for the noise. We need to learn this systematically, systemic, with a structure and a guide. And that's why I'm coming as a guide to help you restore and reset your nervous system to your original self, the one that cannot be bought, the one that cannot be controlled, the one that is unbogable. You are unbogable. You are unstoppable. You are created in the image and likeness of God. You're not just some useless person controlled by some useless tweets. When you begin to be still, you begin to remember who you are. Your work begins to have meaning. Everything that you do with your hands begin to be blessed because you're truly there. You're present. You're present. Finally, you remember who you are. Finally, you return back home. So when you wake up tomorrow, don't touch your phone for 30 minutes. For 30 minutes, I just want you to be with yourself. For 30 minutes, I want you to breathe and focus on your breath. I want you to stretch and feel your presence in this moment. I want you to be with your thoughts and observe them as an observer. I want you to have a conversation with your body for the first time. And ask your body, what do you need today? Not your followers. You're beginning to ask your followers, hey guys, what do you need today? No. Speak to yourself. Be home with yourself. You are enough. You have always been enough, and you will always be enough. Begin from home, from here, home. Charity begins at home, not with the world. Our spirit is so blown by the wind. We are so thinly spread. We are all over the place. We can't even tell who we are. Every moment of presence reclaims and heals your nervous system. Every presence, every moment of presence helps you to regain back your true sense of self. The true you. The true you before the world distracted and defragmented it into pieces. It's time to go back home. It's time to return to yourself. Yeah. Yes. That's how you become your true self. That's how you get back your sovereign identity. That's how you return your sovereignty. That's how you return your kingdom. That's how you get your queendom back. And I'm here to train you step by step. You see, we are not going to win by fighting the system. No. We are going to win by mastering our state, mastering our inner state. Because the world is not, anytime the world is not getting any quieter. If you wait for that, please, you'll be waiting till the last breath. But you know what? Amidst the noise, you can find quiet. You can find stillness. And I want you to join me on the 25th of November because I'm doing the nervous system reset. I don't want you to miss this experience because I want you to learn how to become unstoppable, how to stay unshakable in a world that is built on noise. So I want you to look at the number that I will share on this post. And I want you to contact Anne and register for the nervous system reset. You don't have to have ever met me. I'm telling you, human beings are more alike than we want to agree. You don't have to have ever met me. I just want you to trust me on this one. I want to guide you back home. This will be priceless because it will give you back your power so you can live the life you are designed for. I'm looking forward to see you at the Reset 2025, November 2025. We're going back to the roots. Every month there's a focus. The focus of this month, we are looking at your root. We're looking at grounding you where you are uprooted by all that you've gone through, the stories and the limits and the patterns and all the music you've been dancing to and the drums you've been dancing to that has been tuned to your own destruction. It's time to change the story and it's time to change the tune. Welcome to November 2025. On the 25th of November, we'll be looking at a reset of your nervous system. See you there.